Hello, hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Welcome once again. It is another day of the Bonanza, and it is a very yappy Sunday. I might be delaying just a little bit though. I might be stalling just a smidge here because it's not like we have like 30 wheel spins or something. First of all, how the heck did we end up with 30 wheel spins? What the heck happened? What happened that got us at 30 wheel spins? What the hey? What the hey, you guys? You're crazy. You're nuts. But I guess we kind of match energy that way. Oh goodness, y'all. Oh goodness. And let me actually make sure my tracking is on. First of all, gotta have that on. Especially if I'm gonna be. Oh, hang on. I gotta unsummon the blob. There we go. All right. Now we're good. Now we're good. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all doing well. Having a good one. Yeah, so main brunt of the day is we're going to be trying to power through some of those wheel spins that I owe. Since you guys went absolutely ham last night during the Power World stream with contributions. Which, again, I'm very, very thankful for. Yeah, I know, right? So many. And we have some new additions to the wheel as well. So, yeah, this could get hairy very fast. Depending on what it is that it ends up being with the wheel spin results. But are you guys, we can stall on that. We can stall away from the wheel spins for the time being. We don't gotta jump right into it, No. I don't know about that. I mean, we can still stall just a little bit. All right, hang on. I need to make sure things are like turned on right now. Yep. Okay. ADV's on. Got to make sure advanced GG is, of course, on when we're doing this kind of thing. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hang on. I want to make sure. Okay. Don't need any other sources. I think. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna actually have to add one more source. I lied. Chat, I lied to you. There's one more source that I need to add here just in case. And yeah, okay, there we go. And I need to just drag that down here. Totally not stalling, you guys. Not stalling whatsoever. There we go. Okay. And then we stretch that frame there, and yeah, okay, we're just gonna have to wait for that thing to be turned on. But yeah, today was a very restful Sunday for me. I did a lot of cleaning, and I also got my new AC unit installed, so I will no longer be dying to the heat. I will no longer be nearing perishing because of that darn thing. So I'm looking forward to sleeping a little bit more comfortably at night now. I hope you guys have been staying cool. I noticed the weather has shifted a little bit to cloudy, so hopefully that means going into this week, we'll have much cooler days ahead for everybody. Yes, no melted bun. No melted bun. I need to survive, especially all these wheel spins that we got going on. I need an AC unit, but I don't want to have my utility to be around 400 as it normally is around the winter. Well, I mean, yeah, bills do be hiking, especially because certain electric companies like to jack up their prices during the most critical times of the year. Ahem. Ahem. Jerks, I say. Jerks and rapscallions, I say. But yeah, I was doing that today, and I got that set up. And I also was playing a little bit of Path of Exile again. I was doing my warrior, and apparently, guys, I realized something. That I might have been doing wrong. Is part of the whole stats thing, as you guys know in the passive tree, is assigning certain nodes to buff certain things like strength, dex, int. In my past couple of warrior runs, I failed to do that earlier on. So now things are going a bit smoother. I did a thing for the glamming contest tonight. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, now I'm going to have to be concerned about it. But I hope you have a good time tonight, Puma. I hope you enjoy it. And may the odds ever be in your favor that you might win and stuff like that. Sorry. I got dinged for something. Somebody was pinging me. You're going to pass on it tonight? That's fine. It's not like, these things are mandatory attendance or anything like that. You just, you go because you forgot what the theme was. Yeah, that's fine, dude. That's fine. There'll be at least 6 of me. Probably. Because, repeats totally don't happen during contests or anything like that. All right. We're going to have to do it, huh? What? Uh-oh. Apparently I'm going to have to save that to read later. That's right. I do have some information on the Bonanza because we reworked the maximum goal. Well, at least our goal anyway. We lowered it. I did have to shuffle around the rewards and benchmarks. So here's what I'm gonna make this an image real quick because I condensed down the benchmarks and we have hit 4 of them. I'm gonna make this an image real quick for you guys. So we have hit 4 benchmark goals on the way to the big goal on the Bonanza. Which, if you guys don't know, we are celebrating 2 years of me being a Vtuber by running a month-long Bonanza, mostly due to my work schedule. And we're raising funds for my 1.0 Vtuber model, and so far, with my change up in the goal, we are actually at the halfway point of it now. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna put this on a window capture. Here, we're gonna change over here real quick. I'm gonna turn that off, and then we're going to properties. And where are you, MS Paint? Okay, there we go. Windows standing up. All right, there we go. So let me move myself out. As you guys can see, we have crossed out 4 of the benchmark goals because of y'all's generosity. So I've got to do that D4 hardcore stream. Tito has to make me suffer in whatever way he decides to do so. We are confirmed to do the song with one Heavy Metal May, who is busy this weekend, so I've got to contact her. And then we've got the Monster Hunter World / Rise Fresh Play crossed off because we're going to be doing that. So I gotta make sure I got that game to play. I know I had it, but again, might try to play that on the PS4 instead. So these are the remaining goals for the rest of the Bonanza, which goes up till the end of the month. So we got plenty of time to hit that. And again, thank you guys so much for your generosity and helping us hit those goals. Quick reminder that in order to add more wheel spins, it is $5 per spin. And $10 will summon the ineffable girly pop Jaku-chan for 5 minutes. If you guys don't know, that is a model that my girlfriend made for me in Vroid. So we have the ability now to switch to that one if you guys do a $10 dono. All right? And that will be for 5 minutes. All right, I think that is all the fancy talking bits I had to do. So that being said, up. Hey, Werewolf. Oh no, I'm being distracted. He's trying his best. How you doing, bud? You having a good time? Give us the wheel. All right, Puma wants the wheel. All right, let me get set up here. Okay, Wheel of Fate. So would 20 minutes be 4 spins and 10 minutes of the female model? Yeah, pretty much. It would pretty much be that, yes. They kind of stack up. They kind of stack on that way, yeah. Now, that being said, with yesterday's stuff like built up, we're kind of applying that like from here on out is when the Jaku-chan model stuff applies. So like for all the spins we accumulated yesterday, that doesn't really apply. So for here we're just doing the spins to get caught up on what we accumulated yesterday, which I've got 30 of these things to do. Had the best Saturday ever? Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. Oh, jeez. I just realized YouTube's probably seen this weird heck. Okay. Here we're gonna all right. So as you can also see, we have added quite a few things to the wheel as well. Some new landmines for me to land on should it reach that. So without much further ado, sorry, I love this song. I managed to get a "What the F was that, werewolf" when I did a metal song in karaoke yesterday. Good job. All right. We have 30 of these to go through. Spin number 1. Let's go. All right. Chat will write a tweet. Oh, my God. Dyer's merge just hits. It does. All right, chat. You guys got to write a tweet for me to put out. Let's not get me kicked off the platform. Thank you, please. I'll give you guys a second to plan and concoct your tweet. No, werewolf's already plotting. All right, well, what do you guys think about that one? Let's do another speed. Pigs up. Don't you dare. Do push-ups. Okay. I gotta do push-ups. Let's do this. This is gonna be awkward. All right, last time we got 6, so this time I gotta do 7. One. Yeah, this is gonna look so weird. 2. All right, yep. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. All right, that's 7. That's 2 spins down. Giving the wheel a stink eye? Yep, your model's judging me. It is. How do we know you did them? You can only trust my voice and me being out of breath. But I'm doing them. I'm doing these. All right. That's 2 down. We can do this, Jake. We can do this. I'm just tallying them on right now. Trust the process. I see. Yes, exactly. Trust the process. Whew. Okay. Let's see here. Arm curls. Okay. Heck, I gotta get the weight. Hang on. 1 sec, chat. Keep thinking about that tweet. You're getting a workout. Arm curls, yeah. That's right, arm curls. And I got to do 7 each arm now because they're accumulating. All right, yeah. So let's do this. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was on my good arm. Now the less dominant one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Whew. All right. That is third one down. 27 more to go. 27 more spins to go. All right, let's do this. The bun cannot handle the raw amount of power. Hang on. Hang on, I've got to read that one. It's kind of squished, isn't it? Hang on. What does that say? Jake does a voice for 2 minutes. Okay, chat. I'm going to need you guys to pick a voice for me to speak in, and I'm going to be on that crap for like 2 minutes. Now, let me see about setting a timer, too. SpongeBob? I've never done a SpongeBob impression. Let me get the timer real quick. Okay. Oh my God. Ugh. My everything. All right. Here we go. I just picked the first thing that popped into my head. Well, you know what? Sometimes that's just how it goes. Okay. So 2 minutes of SpongeBob. For whatever reason. This is going to be completely horrible. Now I got to get into the mind of SpongeBob. Krabby Patties. Yes. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the Metal Bun stream, everybody. We're here. Now, don't forget to go pick up your Krabby Patties at the front desk over there. Squidward, are you excited about the Metal Bun 2-year bonanza? Are you excited for the metal and the screaming? God help me. I am suffering. God damn it. Just have to grasp onto this verse firmly. Grasp the voice firmly, Squidward. No, wait, it wasn't. It wasn't SpongeBob who said that. It was Patrick who said grasping it firmly. I think. Maybe. I don't know. This is barely a SpongeBob voice at all. What am I talking about? You know, instead of expecting to be called out for like some ASMR voice type of crap, but I guess now we're just doing SpongeBob and other silly voices. Because that is my life, apparently. Isn't that right, Gary? Isn't that right, Gary? Meow. Yes, that's right. We're all dying. We're all dying inside. It's the existential suffering. 2 years of doing VTubing, and this is where I end up. Well, I guess it's better than being a fry cook under the sea. Hang on, I'm going to change the song because this is not going to be as heavy as I'm desiring right now, especially for SpongeBob. Yes, let's see here. Yes, Pocket Full of Sunshine. That's a perfect voice for it. Absolutely, chat. Chat, are you ready for another wheel spin? It's coming right up. It's coming right up. Okay. I am free. Heck you for that one. Oh, goodness. All right. You can't go wrong with Kill Switch Engage. Well, this isn't not like actual Kill Switch Engage. This is a cover by a guy who's doing it in the style. I'm just saying, heck you. All right. 26 more to go. Well, thank you too. Jake does a voice again for 2 minutes. Heck. I think the wheel heard me. Urianger? Oh no. Privy. Privy. Okay, let me reset the timer real quick. And then we shall... The timer has been set for our established 2-minute interval in which I must do this do this voice post haste. Truly thine chat is one most unruly, and we must evaluate our life choices moving forward. Yea, we may not return to the waking sands, but prithee, maybe it's good. But prithee, it's good that we only do this particular event with these spins of the wheel once a annual cycle. Oh, prithee. Yea, forsooth. Hang on. What would be an arrange? No, I am at a loss for words to consider what words Urianger would say during a stream for an audience most Twitch-like. Would he say, subscribe now for most benefits, including the small animated emoticons and exclusive access to spaces most privy to those who have contributed their funds and their time? Would you like to see our chat? Are you in the countenance to partake in what is called a video game? I can't do his voice. Hang on. I do not believe I have listened to enough Urianger to fully replicate beat for beat and consonant for consonant his exact dialectic speaking and mannerisms quite yet. Tis a struggle. And that's 2 minutes up. God damn it, Wheel, you gotta be nice to me. I also gotta turn that alarm thing up. There we go. No. Well, heck. And again. Alright, that's 20. That's 5 down, 25 to go. Being nice is an option? I mean, it is. It's always an option. Whether you take it or not, that's up to you. Alright. Here we go again. Do push-ups. Okay, that makes us 8 on the push-ups. Alright, let's get this done. Okay, here. We'll even set up the model to where it looks like it. Alright. Alright. See, now I'm totally doing push-ups like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew, okay. I'm gonna have to turn on my AC here pretty soon, because I'm getting a warm-up. POV, me lying down at my best friend's house because he forgot to give me a place to sleep. Oh, that's rough. And true and real. That can happen. We are out of snoozes, so we've got ad break kicking in. We're gonna try to get in like one more wheel spin punishment. All right. That was 6. So we got 24 more to go. 24. Give it up for 24, chat. All right, let's see what we get. That's right on the cusp between Jake gifts a sub and Jake does a voice for 2 minutes. You know what? That's You know what? We respin. I want a more concrete answer. All right. Impromptu karaoke. Okay, we're gonna have to do that like after the ad break is over. So we'll do impromptu karaoke once ads are done. We will be back in 3 minutes, guys. Don't go nowhere. Karaoke. That means like on the spot. All right. Yep. Oh, you snoozed them? All right. Thank you, Lindsay. All right. All right. We got a... I don't feel like pulling up Reaper right now, so we're going to now sing Freebird. I am not singing Freebird. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. We'll do a warm-up song. How's that? Nope, not that one. Now, this isn't my usual setup, so it might sound a little weird, okay? Hopefully the verb is doing its magic. Cave Jake, yep. Oh, god dang it, Lindsay. If hell is in the wake, I've yet to see. Something in the air is killing me. All of my defenses left to bleed. Let me turn this up. I can't deny my distance. Dying to fail, something to will, nothing to guide. The side. I've been suffering in silence, waiting for the coming break of day to follow me in fighting. All I can to hold your heart and pray. Sorrow light the way. If shallow is the air you wish to breathe, all of your defensions fail to take your time and run it backwards. Resolve is wearing thin. Save your pride for seasons after. And as we're caving in, dying to fail, something to will, nothing to gain. Ever the same. I've been suffering in silence, waiting for the coming break of day to follow me in fighting. All I can do, hold your heart and pray. Sorrow light the way. Every door is painted black. I feel my fate collapse. Drag me down into my fate. Drag me in your loving hate. I must watch my mother die. So forgive me if I haven't the one for this weight. Blah! This mic is moving around all crazy. I've been suffering in silence, waiting for the coming break of day to follow me, inviting all I can to hold your heart and pray. Sorrow light the way. Sorrow light the way. Sorrow light the way. All I can do, hold your heart and pray. Sorrow light the way. All right, that was technically one wheel spin down, but then Lindsay went ahead and gave us another. Yay. Thank you. Not too bad. Well, I mean, it's karaoke. What are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? It's karaoke. All right, I got to get rid of this thing. All right. That being said, time to bring back the spin wheel because we're still at 26. Give it up for 26, guys. Actually, no, 25. We're still 25, guys. And let me turn this down at my ears so we don't blast our ears out when we're listening to background music. Ooh. And boom. All right, let's see what we get. Can chat throw in karaoke stuff, or is it just you picking out from your backlog of songs? Honestly, like, just to keep things rolling, and easier for me to go, it would be from the backlog. Just because we got so many spins to go through. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Arm curls. Okay, now we got to do 9. Or actually, no, it was 8. 8. Because we did 7 first, and now we got to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. That's the right arm. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I mean, we did get like that 2 voice things. Werewolf. All right, now we are at 24. All right. I hope we still have snoozes. Apparently Lindsay can still see that we got snoozes. Count voice thingy is workout? Maybe. All right. Your skin. Do squats. Okay. Now I got up. This is going to be fun. All right, I'm going to put myself like all the way back here. Because, you know, that's what squats are supposed to represent, right? We just... Yeah, I'm definitely getting a workout today, guys. All right. Where's the trick cowboy for this, right? All right. Last time I did 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more. 7. Because I can count, apparently. Oh, alright. I'm going to be sleeping so good tonight, guys. You don't have no idea. I'm going to be sleeping so good. Alright, that's another wheel spin down. Alright. Let me count real quick where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. So 9 out of 31. Workout stream with the button. Well, you know, we're trying to do wheel spins and get those out of the way. So, yeah, 31 minus 9. Yeah, that puts us right at 22. Right at 22. All right. We do got ads kicking in like the next 20 seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick 3-minute BRB. Let me catch my breath, and then we'll be back to it. Okay? Thank you guys for being a part of this. Whew, I need those 3 minutes. All right. See you guys soon. All right, we are back. We back. Thank you guys for hanging on through those ad breaks. As always, I know it's a sucky part of Twitch streaming, but, you know, it does help and go directly to supporting the channel. What's up, Sevi? We're doing some wheel spins, and I am suffering. We got 21 left to go. Speed. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But the good thing is, we're like right up on, we're right up near on the halfway point of the goal, which is crazy to me. So today's just going to be spin the wheel. I'm trying to get through as many as I can before we, before I get sick of it. I'm just trying to, like, knock the number down a little bit, and then we'll pivot and do something else. I want to say maybe after the next couple. I just wanted to get this, like, reduced a little bit before, potentially getting a whole crazy bunch more. That'd be terrifying. I think about 2 or 3 more will be good. All right, let's see what we get. Arm curls. Oh, God, we're going up to... I'm going to be so swole by the end of this stream. Gonna be so swole. Okay, 9. 1. Okay, yep. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Yeah, I'm gonna be so fit. I'm gonna be so ready for my wedding next year. Yeah. And then I'm gonna start talking like Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, there we go. Actually, no. I went one further. Oops. Oh well. That's my weaker arm. It needs the extra rep. Alright. We'll add that into the tally. Alright. Wheel, be nice to me. Random guy. Jake, how did you get so swole? Jake, I did a full workout through wheel spins. Jake reacts to a TikTok/video. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Alright. That'll work. Alright. Let's see here, chat. What do we want to do? Do we want to look at a TikTok or do we want to look at a video? API authorization for yes, I approve that. Thank you. Video? Alright. What are we thinking, guys? You know, I could just probably pick up something from the actual Soiva itself. Let's see here. We'll keep it brief. What do we got for video? What do we got? Maybe something Powerwall maybe related. You know what? Not a bad idea. You got one? All right, Lindsay. What do you got? What do you got, Lindsay? All right. All right. Hang on. I gotta pause this. All right, guys. Are you ready to go watch a video? Hang on. What type of video? It could be like short form content or something. I want to keep it under like 5 minutes at most, just because of all the wheel spins we got to do. So, for example, we're going to go over to this window capture and we're going to put in properties. We're going to put in Firefox like that. And then we're going to also have our audio application audio. But all right, real quick, we're going to test this. Yeah, it can be just about anything as long as it doesn't break my rules or it doesn't break Twitch's TOS or YouTube's TOS. So I want to make sure you guys can hear this.
Story, and you'll laugh when you hear it. I just got a knock at the door and some post got delivered. And
can you hear that? Yeah, funny story. Yeah, we're going to be hearing a funny story. All right, cool. All right, let's see what's up with this one. From Joff Strike, not Joff, what am I saying? From Joff Strife.
Story, and you'll laugh when you hear it. I just got a knock at the door and some post got delivered. And I opened the door and accepted the post and forgot that I was wearing cat ears. So I now have to move because I don't think you can live that down. The postman did look at me weirdly. I thought it was because I was wearing shorts. Hey, so fun.
Oh, gosh. Well, if I were in that situation, it probably would have been me caught wearing, like, bunny ears or something like that. Would have been something like that. All right. All right. Thank you, Lindsay. Appreciate that. All right. I got to close that. Get back to the wheel spin page. That's the one thing that sucks about doing it this way. I got to look up a different wheel next time we do this is for some reason, Streamlabs decided to not give us a command for the spins. All right, also, let me make sure that one's counted. Bam. And I think one more for tonight will do. One more for tonight will do. And then we'll move on to something else. What does that say? Yeah, spin command would make things way easier. Jake does a voice for 2 minutes. Okay, yep. Fitting. That's been our most notorious one tonight. All right, what voice are we doing for 2 minutes? Grahatia. Oh, okay. Kermit. Crap, both of those are good. You know what? Poll chat. Kermit or Graha? This will be our last spin for tonight because we do want to do something else. We'll take 2 minutes on that. And we're split down the middle. Who's going to be the tiebreaker? Who will break the tie? Nobody knows. We're just going to stare at like dead in the middle. Because, if this ends up being like an even split all the way through till the end of the poll, I'm going to do something redonkulous with this. Okay, we got one vote. The poll is starting to shift. I was getting ready for it. I might still do it depending on whose voice wins out. Because we got 2 votes for 1. All right, yeah. Let's see who wins out. The most intense battle ever, you right? No. Okay, come on. I want... Man, nobody's got quotes for this character, specifically? The hell? Alright, 2 minutes of Kermit the Frog. What do we want to talk about for 2 heckin' minutes as Kermit the Frog here? I hope everybody's having a great time here at the Metal Bun stream, where we have been spinning the wheel for the first 40 or so minutes of the stream. I hope you've been having a great time, and we really appreciate your contributions to the 1.0 model fund. This will go towards creating a original VTuber model. You know, back in my day, what we had were just puppets. Nobody ever had a VTuber model where they were on the internet doing these crazy things. But what do I know? I'm just a frog. Thinking about the rainbow connection. And the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Ah-dee-da-dee-da-dee-doo. Da-da-da-da-da-da-doo. Oh, thank you for clipping that, Lindsay. I hope that will make for some really great content. I'm sure the people on the social media will really love that. They'll put all kinds of the thumbs up on it, too. You know, guys, it's really hard to think about, like, what to say for these voices in, like, 2-minute increments. I might have to shorten it down, but I think 2 minutes might be a happy medium. A happy medium, I might say. Certainly the most legendary streams of all time have voices voiced like Kermit the Frog. Oh, goodness, I might as well check the, what do we call it, the Twitter? Why did they change the platform's name to X now? 2 minutes is enough? I guess so. I guess it's enough. It's enough time for us to really sit down and enjoy the voicings and our company together. Because really, what streams are all about is community. Wow. Ah, thank God it's done. It's done. Okay. That is, let me count that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wheel spins done. I mean, you have a timer. Well, what I'm saying is, like, thinking stuff up, like, on the spot for that timer. Is what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. I know I've got 2 minutes, but again, thinking about up things to say for that 2-minute interval is not exactly a strong suit of mine. Usually I just kind of let it fly. And I'm sure Lindsay's over there laughing her ass off. Oh, goodness, she's going to love that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, so 12 spins out of the 31 we have. That leaves us 19 more to go on the remaining streams of the Bonanza. Again, big appreciation to everybody who contributed yesterday and got us near the halfway point. Also, the sponge one was perfect. I'm glad you liked it. Whew. All right. We're putting the wheel away. I think it's time to do some stuff with some music. Why don't you guys think about the blah, blah, blah. I can talk now. All right. I haven't done like anything music wise like in a long ass time, so I think this would be fun to just play around with and chill and do some stuff like that. If you guys are up for it. Music, yeah, music. Let me just get this stuff open real quick. Because I'm pretty sure I updated my stuff here. What is this? Oh, no, that's a totally different project. I did not mean to open that up. Let's see here. What do we got as far as our projects? All right. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just looking. You know what? We'll have some fun with a song that everybody knows. Yeah. All right. Well, All right. Browse for file. Everything burns? Now we're not doing that. Hang on. Let me find... let me see if I can find it. This is missing a file. I gotta... Hang on. Because this is a offline state. Yep, I know. All right. Window captured. Burp. Burp, burp. Window. Well, I'll be damned then. Hang on. I gotta fix this window. Okay, it doesn't want to cooperate, guys. There we go. I started this project like a long ass time ago. So here, I'm gonna do something here real quick too. What does the button have? We have a song by a band named you might know it, Spirit Box. That I've been meaning to do like a vocal cover thing for a while. And honestly, I'm a little curious about actually doing a cover of it. With my new voice. Holy roller? Yeah. Especially since like May and Okami did it. Hang on, I'm trying to find which one I was using. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Here's what we'll do. We'll use does this have a download? I don't know if this has a download. Crap. Okay. Hang with me, guys. Hang with me. I remember the channel name being something different than what I had in the past. Let's see. Will this work? Okay, this'll do. This'll do. Don't mind me, Chad. I'm just downloading things in Curious Means. Alright, gotta go AFK. Sure thing, Rathlon. Yeah, we're gonna get rolling here in just a minute. You get it, because I said roll. Like Holy Roller. Thank you, Wrath, for hitting the button. Guys, if you could do me a favor and hit that button, too, just to make sure that your view is counted, because Twitch is a butthead. And we're going to start by deleting some of these files here. Here's your flavor. Thank you, Werewolf. Appreciate that. All right. I will say, for those of you who do not like the biggest screamus and all those monster noises, this is your time to be like, hey, this is probably where this stuff's probably not my vibe. So if not, that's okay. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the wheel spins up to this point. You don't got to stick around for scrims if that's not your cup of tea. All right. So first thing I got to do, because I haven't touched these signal chains in forever. Oh, yeah. This is like old. And we're going to... Hang on. Let me position myself here. Let me position myself so you guys can see what we're working with here. Yeah, so this is my old vocal chain that I did when I did a lot of false chord vocals, actually. So this what's the program you're using? It's Reaper. Always Reaper. Also making sure this has, local broadcast. So you guys should be able to hear this when I press this button. All right. So now we gotta clear this out. Yeah, I hear it rolling. Funny. All right, now we want. Which was the last time this got touched here? I think it was this one. Hang on. Fried scrims.
I do say hello.
Hey, Yellow Flash, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, I think the karaoke setup is what I last had for scrims. We making music. We are doing an kind of an impromptu cover, somewhat. We're messing around with an old file I had for music's sake because we did a whole bunch of wheel spins already. And this is one I've actually wanted to do a little cover of for a little while now. And I think, honestly, like, this is a chill enough environment to where we can start doing that. And I want to start doing more music stuff on Sundays. That's a good way to cap off the week. I should also do Holy Roller at some point. Yeah, for sure. Now, I might go back and mess with some of the effects later, but we'll get some stuff laid down to start with. All right, we got that. I'm going to sound checku desu da yo. Desu ne. we're going to do a little bit of audio engineering for you guys. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to do a little bit of audio engineering? This is like one of my favorite things to do. Also, tangentially related, Warframe also has Crawl Backwards Out of Heaven by Era stuck in my head. Are you proud of me? I am so heckin' proud. Look at you listening to the heavy stuff. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Era's a good band to go with, too. Yippee! Yeah. Our little Sebby's growing all up. He's listening to metal. They grow up so fast, chat. Oh, hang on. My eye lock is updating. My eye lock. All right. So if you guys have never messed around with audio engineering stuff before, there's a way where you can do reverb and like dial it in to where like your vocals cut through like primary, and then you're left with that spacious sound to it that a lot of modern production does. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run through that real quick, but I'm also gonna need one more plugin. Uno mas, because I need my sidechain. I need my sidechain sounds. All right, so we got our reverb right here. Though I feel the song suits Marathon even more, still a good pick though. Well, you know what? Maybe we can be petty and still say it. Destiny deserves it more. Just a whittle petty, that's all. All right. So I'm routing in these tracks here. Listen. Every time I try to mix something, I'm totally being like, well, sounds the same but quieter. It takes practice to really like get a good idea for what you're mixing. Like, for example, what I hear listening to this right now is, yeah, mine could be louder, but I'm also haven't done nearly half of the production stuff I normally do when it comes to a vocal. So now, when we do this... Oh, wrong button. Now when we do this...
Today is my favorite pest animal, called platypuses.
Yeah. Feel that was a good start. Werewolf, how'd I do? Did I do better? Question, how low can I go? Currently, it's, I'm still working on the low fry stuff, but let's see, if I did through the magical audio engineering and using the chain. That's like low for me. Still working on getting some power behind it though. In all things, chat, sometimes it just takes a little extra working time to develop these things. Alright, good. For a half second there, I thought my mic was not coming through the thing. I have these brief temporary moments where I'm just kind of like, did I actually turn the mic back on, or am I talking into the void? Because, you know, that's happened before. Alright, back to it. Back to doing some wake. A little lower possible? We can try that. We can try that. We can try that just a little bit. Nope. I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, let's see how that turned out. Yeah, that does sound a little bit better. Thanks for that. Appreciate the little bit of nudging there. Now, the real power for those of you who are new to doing vocals this way, is a lot of producers will do something called a double, where they will actually double up on the main performance, and then they'll do like some side dubs too. So it actually sounds like way more massive and stuff. So what I want to do is I want to insert a track here. Forgot this track. This project is so old that it won't let me rename the tracks. An easy way to do this, just to save yourself some time, is actually to do a duplicate of your primary track. That way all your settings stay in the same place. But I'm not done with it yet. I'm not done. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to take these two tracks here, and we're going to bust them in this one. Because this is going to apply the major sauce that we need when it comes to mixing the main and the dub. And double it and lower it. Yeah, exactly. Some people, like, I was actually talking with somebody who was doing some production, sometime last week, and he demonstrated that the vocalist he worked with actually did a take where they pitched it down, but it was still like screaming, and it actually created like a really thick main scream vocal. So I was very impressed with that, and might try that later. But for now, we're gonna do a little bit of a doubling. But first things first. Bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Do I have snap turned off on this thing? Is that what's going on here? I have snap turned off. That's why it's driving me crazy. All right. Well. It's still supporting the main idea, which is we're actually going to apply a limiter on that to glue those two together. Like so. And we're going to go with mono. And we're going to squish it. And then what you do here is you take your double and you tuck it in there a little bit. And that's how you get that nice thick front vocal. So let's see how that turned out. There we go. Yep, had to adjust that a little bit. Just doing some adjusting here, chat. Yeah, so the main thing I would try to fix there is to get that tail up down here to match that one up here. That way it's fully supported all the way through. But yeah, this is kind of one of the neat things about doing metal vocals. Is you layer these things on top and it creates a nice fuller sound that you don't necessarily think about when you're listening on the record. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy like doing music production big time. Just one of my favorite things. All right, and then I might keep that one. I might keep that one, chat. I don't know. What do you guys think? Uh-oh, hang on. YouTube is not seeing any of this. There we go. Sorry, YouTube. Forgive me, for I have failed. All right. All right, doubles time for the next part of the voice. Production with layers do make stuff better. Yeah. Yeah, it's such an interesting thing to learn too, and spend time actually like kind of taking apart, like listening to your favorite songs and then like thinking about like what exactly they did to achieve that sound. Somebody is tearing down the street. Hello? Hello? God dang. They were schmoving. All right. It's already 7:30. Oh, gosh. Guys, where does the time go? Where does the time go? All right. Guys, I did it. I did the screaming. I did it. Like listening to the Loner Show, you can clearly hear the difference between the one takes and the end production of the song with the mixing and the layers. Yeah, they also squish the hell out of Will's voice when they're doing production. Like, super squished. Thank you, Savvy. Hang on, I want to hear that last bit. Yeah, I was a little off on that one. Slightly. Just slightly. Hang on. Where were we at? All right, that needs to be tucked in just a little bit because we want that dub to like support it, not like almost overtake it. Whoa, hang on. Hang on, I think we got the sound I'm looking for here. Hang on. All right, that sounded clean. Yeah, that half beat, that difference there is gonna drive me nuts. So 1 second. 1 second. The wonders of working with audio is you can actually just nudge things just a little bit to get your desired effect here. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. We're starting to get there, guys. We're starting to get there. All right, hang on. That needs to go. We were goofing. We were being too silly, guys. We were being goofy goobas. Huh? All right, I think we got it. I think we kind of got it nailed in, though, chat. Holy heck. That's sounding pretty dang good. Kind of the sound I'd be looking for, where it's kind of sounds like it's coming in like semi-clean, but it's still got enough distortion on there to really like help elevate those scrims. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. We apparently have ads kicking in like soon. Did something get broken with the ads? What the hell? Or did somebody snooze it? Did one of my mods snooze it while I wasn't looking? Is that what's going on here? I'm gonna need like somebody to speak up, because I need to know if I need to hit BRB or not. For some reason, my timer has completely disappeared on me for the ad break thing, so bear with me, chat. We're trying to figure this out. I guess we'll know in less than a minute at this point. All right. So we're going to take these two off. Well, actually, we're just going to replace them. Replace the Hi, there Jake. We go. Hey, May. You just got hit in the middle of an ad break, so we'll be back in like 3 minutes. I'm sorry, May. I apologize, but we'll be back. See you soon. All right, we're back. We back. Thank you guys for hanging out through the ads. Much appreciated. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. You free. Welcome back, May. How are you doing? How you doing? How you been? We're just doing some vocal stuff for funsies. I think it was, yes, we used the karaoke setup. You're looking for voices for your Zambo game? Ah, interesting. Wait, you're making a game? Hey, when are you going to tell me that you're making a game? That's cool. Like, is it like survival craft or... Hello, Mr. Metal Bun Boy. Glad to catch a stream. Hope all is going well. Well, welcome in, Static. I hope you've been well, too. It's going all right. We're just doing some vocal stuff right now, some metal vocals. So if you're up for that. Oh, and thank you for following, Static. Yeah, I saw you earlier in my YouTube comment. Appreciate you making it in. Hell yeah. Oh, hang on a second. That just reminds me. Did my multi-chat ever come back? Yep. Okay. Sleep. What the? Hang on. Yeah. Okay. No, it's just showing. Okay. This whole time I had my YouTube comments like turned off in my stream, so I've completely missed people saying stuff in there. Oops. Well. Well. Excited to hear what you got. Yeah, we're just doing we're chipping away at this old cover I started of Holy Roller, because you know literally everybody's done Holy Rover at least one. Holy Rover. What am I saying? Holy Rover. Holy Roller by Spirit Box. I think at least everybody's done it like once in their life. So I'm finally ponying up and doing it. To say that. So we got some vocals going right now. I need to get some more water though before we continue. So if you guys will give me like 1 second of your time, we will get some water and I'll get back to it. Hang on 1 sec, guys. All right. Okay. We back. I'm back. I got water. We can do this. All right. So now we're at the stage where I've kind of got like most of what I like for lead vocals, which is just having this nice straightforward sound. So now we're going to add some dubbed over vox. That's really going to open this up and make it like really massive in terms of the vocal sound. And I think that's really all we're going to have time for tonight because I do got to be up early for work, sadly. Appreciate you guys hanging out through this. I know we have not done this in like forever and a half on stream, but I'm excited to get back to doing it and making videos about it too. So what we're hearing right now will end up being a video, at least parts of it will. Yeah. Yeah, I'm super happy to have you here, Static. All right, hang on. All right. So, Werewolf, you were talking earlier about me having lows, right? Well, we're about to get some lows going. Just for you. Specifically for you and everybody else, but you know, I know you want those lows. So now, what we do is, now that we got these two different layers, we the fact that a human or bunny can make the sounds you're doing and it's how musical will never cease to amaze me. Oh, I appreciate that, Static. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's taken me years of practice to like get like the recording to where I like it, and now that I'm on this little vocal journey where it's changing my style to fry screams and all that stuff, it's a whole another basket. I know, bunny pun. Haha, yeah, get the rim shot. To basically learn how best to process those together. But I think I kind of like the results we're getting so far. I know why it's not sounding quite right to me yet. I figured it out, chat. Because it's not put in the reverb send. If you're going to do a reverb send, you got to do it. Because that's what gives it the space. Oh, hang on, I got to try that again. The space. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear. That nice wall of sound just surrounding your ears like that. Couldn't ask for better when it comes to metal vocals. Especially sounding all monstery and stuff. Alrighty. Let's see, where's the next part I needed to add that? Oh. Actually, I do need to add it, like, here. Alright, here's where we need to go. And then we do this. Yeah, now let's hear that. Let's hear that real quick. All right, I kind of want to try something here real quick, just to play it up a little bit, play up the effect. Hey, who was flushing the toilet during that take? Good old death metal toilet boil noises. This is actually coming along like really well. I'm finding anyway. I don't know how you guys feeling about it. Do we have enough breeze, blechs, breakdowns for you metal friends out there? Might squeeze that one just a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, we'll come back to that and listen to it later. We'll come back to that later. Because unfortunately, guys, I hate to say it, but it is 7:48 in the evening, and I gotta get ready for bed soon. It sounded great as a music lover. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, you know, sometimes, Static, you don't need like a degree in music production or aspect to know when something sounds good or something sounds, off. So I appreciate that it sounded good to your ears. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself here. Welcome once again. All right, but I do got to get going. I gotta, do the whole bedtime routine before having to be up at early o'clock in the morning. Hang on, I gotta get rid of this thing. All right, so let me turn on our goodbye music. Gonna gives the 2 years and good luck at work tomorrow. Yeah, I'll catch you next time too, Static. Appreciate you stopping by tonight. Guys, that is it for me. We're gonna find somebody to raid into, and also just the FYI, this week we're looking at our usual schedule, with the exception being that there's going to be one day that will be 100% chat's choice of what we end up doing. So you guys will get input on what I will be doing this upcoming Saturday. It will be your call. I'm giving you this power because of the bonanza. Well, actually, no. This Saturday is the 20th, ain't it? God damn it. It's going to have to be Sunday. This Saturday, the 20th, we got a very special stream. Because that's going to be the actual 2-year streamiversary celebration stream. And I'm going to have a bunch of my friends in for that one. And it's going to be good times. And I hope you guys can be there for that. Yeah, so I'll put out an announcement about that later. I think I just got to contact like a couple more people for that before we go live with that announcement. But yeah, so next Sunday on the 20th, we will be doing the official celebration stream, which I'll be looking at doing basically all day. So that should be a fun one. And yeah, I'll look forward to it. All right. Let's see who is on that we can toss you guys at. No, what? Let's see, y'all. Forgive me, guys. I'm being indecisive again. All right. I think we have our target. We have our target, guys. We're going to say hi to one particular kaiju and fellow fellow Jeremy Wade enthusiast. All right, guys. Once again, keep singing, keep playing, keep on being creative, and I will catch you guys at the next stream. You guys have a great one. Don't forget to join our Discord if you guys want to hang out when we're off stream. And yeah, I will catch you next time. Have a good one.